On the Hill. On the Hill, written by Faye Berryman, illustrated by Ray Dale. Jeremy and Joe were good friends. One day, they wanted to ride their bikes to a farm in the hills. They stopped at Green Hill. "I'd like to go up there," said Joe. When Jeremy and Joe got to the top of the hill, they sat down. "I just love the feel of wind on my skin," said Joe. "Yes, I like it too," said Jeremy. "And I love looking down from way up here. I feel like a king. All this land as far as I can see is my kingdom." "What other sorts of things do you like?" asked Joe. Well, one thing I love," said Jeremy, curling up his toes, "is sitting by a fire on a cold day. I love to feel it warm me, and I love looking at the flames. They can be such beautiful colors. Sometimes red, sometimes gold, sometimes pink, sometimes yellow, sometimes even blue. And I love the way they go flick, flick, flicker, flick." "It's my turn now," said Joe, "to say what I like. I love to munch ripe
Right.
red apples full of juice. Juice. And what about the smell of rain on dry ground?" Jeremy butted in. "And the smell of flowers," Joe went on. "I think it's great to stand under a hot shower," said Jeremy, "and let the water go up, go pit-pat, pitter-pat on my back." "Yes, I love that too," said Joe, "and the sound of rain on a tin roof. I love to dive.
When you swim and jump and go into the water, diving, dive.
I love to dive," said Jeremy, "to feel the rush of wind and then glide through the water. And sometimes I just love to shout out loud at the top of my voice. It gives me a thrill. I get so excited when seeds I have planted begin to grow," said Joe. "When I see a little green leaf peep out of the ground." "You know, Joe, this is really fantastic," said Jeremy. "It's great sitting on this hill and talking about life and all the things we like." "Yes," said Joe, "it's great for me too." They sat for a while. Then it was time to ride their bikes back home. The end.
Okay. What does Joe like? You can look. What does Joe like? First, Jeremy talked. What about Joe? Joe, what does Joe like?
Munch ripe red apples.
Oh, he likes to munch ripe red apples full of juice. Do you like apples?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How about Jeremy? What does he like to do or just like?
He like carving up his toes is sitting by a fire on a cold day.
He likes sitting by a fire on a cold day. Ne? It's kimuchi It feels good. So, what do you do on a cold day, Yuna, to warm yourself? What do you usually do? I turn on my aircon, a heater, because I don't have a fireplace. My house doesn't have a fireplace. I only have a heater, so I turn it on and go under the sheets, under the blanket. What about you? What do you do?
Floor heater.
Floor heater. Wow, you have a floor heater. So you, Nani, sit down on the floor?
Yeah.
Sit on the floor. Oh, what I love too is to sit under a kotatsu. Ne, you have a kotatsu at home?
No.
No, because you have floor heater.
Yeah.
So, okay. And what do you like to do in school? What are your favorite things in school? Okay. Or maybe because you're graduating now, so Sutsugyoshiki, what's your best memory of shogakko, elementary school?
School trip.
School trip to where?
To Nikko.
Nikko, wow. Nande? Why? It was nantoka. It was keiyoshi.
It was...
何興味がある面白い英語でね Do you know? 楽しかった
Nikko Bori
うん
is fun.
It's fun. Did you enjoy your time with friends?
Yes.
I suppose.